Hello everyone, welcome back to the third part of the tutorial series on making a very basic robot character for Unity. And in this part I'm going to rig the character. So what it means is that I'm going to use bones to make it so that certain part of the character correspond to the bones, so when the bone moves, the characters, that area moves as well. Okay, so let's just get to it. Without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so on the main area in object mode, shift A, and we need to select the armature. So this is going to give you a bone. So first thing that you should do for your own convenience is go into bone properties, viewport display, and then I believe where is it gone? What's going on? I believe it was in viewport display and it was like to keep it at the front. Well, that property is not showing here. Let's see. What is going on? It's going to. I've gone into edit mode, custom properties, relation, deform, bendy bones. What's going on here? Well, for some reason I cannot. For some reason it's not working properly. Anyways, what I wanted to do was keep the bones in the front. Oh, it's in this area in the object data properties, viewport display in front. So now when we're working with the bone, we can tell which part or where the position of the bone is. So let's just select the bone, armature, GZ, bring it up, and then scale it so it's right in the middle. Let's just keep it like that. Go into edit mode, press tab to go into the edit mode. Okay, so this one we've got already. So select the top part, E, and then Z, so that it's only in the Z axis. Let's do it like, wait. So what we should do is select this part, E, Z, well, right in the middle of the arms, so that we can just extrude it out straight to the edge. E again, Z, and right on the neck area. E and X this time to drag it about here. E and X, control and right about here. E and X, I believe, yes. Let's just keep it like that. Okay, so we've got it to the neck. E and Z, this part of the neck. E and Z. So we've got the very basic one, like it's only the arms, the chest and the body area, and the neck and the head. So now what we're going to do is select this one, shift D, bring it right about here in the center of the legs, press S and -1 to invert it upside down, and then select this one, and then shift select this one, control P, control P, and keep offset. What is this one? Nope. So control V, we've got back to that. So first select this one and then this one, control P, keep offset. So what this does is, if this one moves, if this one, what was it? Oh, okay, no, let's just work with what we have. So select this one and then this one and then control P and then offset. So let's just GZ, do you want, let's just keep this area here, then EZ, just drag it down a bit into the foot. GZ, let's just drag it right in the center, and then EY, drag it out towards the edge of the foot. So we've got the very basic thing here. What I'm thinking is maybe I should subdivide this into two parts so that we can bend it a bit more. I think I should do that, yeah. Click on it, subdivide. So now we've got two arms. So for example, let's just take this okay, let's just work with what we have. Anyway, so we've got a very basic armature now. Now we need to name them properly. This is a very important part because I'm going to I'm going to symmetrize them into the right hand side. So for that, let's just go into the bone property there. Bone properties here. Let's just call this one hip. Sorry, hip. Let's just call this lower chest. Lower chest. Let's just rename this one to upper chest. Let's just rename this to, it's the left one, right? Yeah, left shoulder, or maybe you can say shoulder.L. Shoulder.L. So shoulder.L, and then this one arm.L. Let's just rename this one arm2.L, and then this one hand.L. So we've got upper chest, lower chest, hip, leg.L, leg1.L, and then for this one foot.L. So we've got foot, leg one, leg, hip, lower chest, upper chest. Let's just call this one neck, and the head. So now we've got all of them named out, shoulder.L. The reason for the L, not L, what's it called, convention, I guess, or the notation, is once that is done, I'm going to select all of them, press A to select all of them, F3, and then SYMME, symmetrize. And now, as you can see, these ones which were L'd out, which had an L at the end, are now shoulder R, shoulder L. So they've been reflected on this axis and joined together as well. So it's symmetrical. Okay, so now we need to, so right now we've got the bones, but for example, if we move it, nothing happens to the body itself. To sort that out, I believe it was select the armature first, and then shift select the body, and then control P. No, select the body and then the armature, control P, armature deform with automatic weights. So now I'm not sure if it's going to work, but let's just, yeah, it is. So you can see the armature is moving the body. So now let's just save it first. Let's press A to go. Now the object mode, press A, select everything, go into pose mode. So now if we move one part, as you can see, it's moving that part only, and then that, as you can see, it's bending because of the two bones. It's a bit, yeah, it doesn't look that bad. That's the thing, I'm not going to move this part of the body because it's only one part, it's only one bone, and the body is very blocky, so it's not going to deform much. That's why plus I'm only going to be making a walking animation, so it's not going to matter that much because it's only the arms and the legs that are going to be walking, and yeah, these two only, they're going to be moved. So the reason it deforms badly for this one is because it's blocky and it has doesn't have that much vertices to work with. For example, this one doesn't. So this one has 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why it bends, but it's not that bad as the body itself. Okay, so now select all of them, Alt G, Alt R to bring them back to the origin. Let's just see what it'll select these, select this, and weight painting, I believe, and then vertices, which one was it? Is this? So as you can see, what it shows is, so this is the hip bone, right? I named it, so I know. So the hip bone is very light green, so it very slightly controls this part of the area. The darker it is, for example, the neck is very dark, it's relatively dark in the center. That means this part bends more with the bone, and this one less. The lighter colored ones bend less. Sorry, my throat is acting up a bit, I think. Anyways, so let's just see the shoulder. This part deforms very much, and this part does not. It's part of the same body though. And then the arm, this part bends, and this part doesn't. Yeah, so hopefully, so for example, this one, the hand. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. This one bone controls the whole block, which means that if you bend this bone, the whole block bends itself completely. That's what was different in the upper chest. Sorry, lower chest. Lower chest is this one. Sorry, it was shoulder one. Shoulder one here. See, the whole thing is not colored red. It's this part which bends very much, and this part slightly. I think it could be solved if we were to just completely color out these parts and only keep this part. That would just bend the shoulder. Well, we're not going to do that anyway. We don't need it. I think it's colored out pretty well. It's not bad. I don't think I need to weight paint myself. Yeah, I think it works for me. So I'm just gonna go into animations in the next part. Okay, so I'm gonna finish the video here. Let's just go over pose mode once more. Pose mode. What's pose mode? Pose mode. Let's just play around a bit so that you can see what is going on. Oh, ding ding. It's deforming with the bone. So this could be like the from the side. Like the guy saying hi to you. I'm just playing over it. I'm just playing around a bit so that you can see how it is working. Then bend it like that. You see? He's saying hi to you now. Listen. Wee. It's like a London eye, something like that. So that's, see, this part is deforming a lot more than the other. Okay, so let's see how the neck bends. Let's dab. Let's see how it dabs. I don't think it might work, but I don't know. Just straighten it out a bit. Okay, it doesn't look properly like a dab, but it looks something similar. So anyway, A, Control G, Alt G and Alt R to bring them back to the origin. Everything to 0, 0, 0, I guess. Okay, everyone, that's it for this part. I'll see you in the next one about animations. Thank you for watching and goodbye.